Hey, FishAholic fam, welcome back to another episode. I am down here on the Indian River Lagoon, and it's a chilly winter day. It's only about like in the low 50s. Last night it got down into the 40s, hence the reason for the beanie. And I'm joined here today by some new buddies, David, Charles, and David is coming in clutch for today. Because what'd you get? You got the Goliath Grouper tag. Heck yeah! So I've caught a bunch of Goliaths, nothing too huge, a bunch of juveniles in my time fishing down here in Florida, and I've usually always thrown them back. But today, if we can get a slot Goliath between 28 and 36 inches, we're able to tag it, throw it on ice, and bring it home to eat. And we may also encounter some snapper today, snook, redfish if we're really lucky. And yeah, it could be an interesting day. We've already got some croaker and a couple mullet in the well. So stay tuned. Let's get into the action and hopefully find some fish and put some fish in the cooler. All right, y'all, we're here at our first spot. Let's grab a croaker out of the well. Put this big, strong hook through his nose, just like that. And I have this bait rigged up on a knocker rig with the egg sinker sliding right down to the hook. Let's see if anything hits. Check my drag, make sure we're tight. It'd be really cool if we could get a keeper Goliath today. I've heard from a lot of old timers and local guys that they are delicious. Can't wait to feel a really hard thump from a grouper. It's electrifying when they like shake the whole rod sometimes from their hard bite. Come on, there's gotta be one here. The cooler weather really might have the fish turned off a bit. And keeping an eye on the tide right now. We've got like an hour left of this outgoing. Usually it runs a little bit longer, like out by the inlet. So I want to start working our way there so we can hit the very, very end of this outgoing. And then we'll fish through slack and probably fish the very beginning of the incoming tide until the current gets too strong down there, and then we'll maybe come back in shore and putz around on some of this other structure. But there's gotta be some fish here. But the surface temperature is 67. Maybe once the tide gets higher and we get into midday, the temperature will climb up into the 70s. I was offshore a few days ago out of this inlet here in Fort Pierce, and it was 74 out there. So as the day progresses, the temperature of the water will definitely increase, and probably as the day goes on, and the fishing will get better. All right, spot number 3. This has got to produce right here. The good thing about grouper fishing is you only have to give each spot like 5-10 minutes. If you don't get a bite, they're probably not there or they're not feeding. So you just move to the next spot. Oh yeah, mine just got nervous. Oh, you're on? Oh. Did he steal your bait? Oh man.
He ripped out this way instead.
Dang. First real bite though.
Yep, first. All
right, heck yeah. Right when you got your bite, my bait got nervous too. That was without the weight too.
Yep, that was without.
They probably just like it a little more natural. I got one. Oh jeez, that's a good fish. I don't think that's a grouper. No way. Probably a big jack crevalle. He's trying to get me all the way over there on that piling on that dock. Crazy fish. If I didn't have this heavy setup, I would have been done for. Whew. Good way to start the day.
That could have been a school of jacks.
Yeah, maybe it was a school of jacks that came through. That's what smoked you, and then I reeled up a little bit to get the slack out, and then this fish just hammered it. Oh, that's a decent size one. Whew. He's feisty. Yeah. Nice. Good hook set right in the roof of the mouth too. Right in the button. All right, y'all. Good start to the day. 8 fish is better than no fish. Perfect hook set on them too. Sweet. All right, catch me a biggin. The setup I'm using is my Dark Matter Silver Psychedelic conventional rod paired up with this Silver Abbott MXL 581. And it felt like something just tried to eat them. Hey, that's a nice grunt for bait. A grouper will smoke that.
Drag that up for every time.
He got like lassoed.
He wasn't getting off.
No. Catch a few more of those though, and we've got some golden grouper bait. All right, y'all. Spot number 5. We made a move across the IRL, and I'm gonna try tossing out this little jig with this tiny soft plastic. Right here we're going to try and catch some more bait. Charles and David are up front throwing squid along here, and we're hoping to get some more grunts. And I'm going to just jig this along here. Maybe I'll get something. Fish on. I got something here. Woo, he's ripping. I only got 25-pound leader, so I'm trying to play him light. Is that the first grouper of the day? Oh, it's a little snook. First little snook of the day. Just on this little plastic. Pretty. That was a fun fight. There you go. All right, guys. Well, that kind of sums up the bite in here. We're gonna go run to the inlet now. At least we got a jack and snook on the board. I think the inlet is gonna be where it's gonna happen. We got a little trickle still of outgoing water, and then that incoming tide. That's gonna be the best. Let's try this nice Mahara right here. That's got to get smoked. Oh, there he is. Nice fish on here. Oh, that feels like a grouper, guys. Oh. Whew. When you guys reel up my light spinning rod here. Ah, it's too late, he's in. Wow. Yeah, he got me in there. I think he was a lot bigger than what we needed.
You could tell he was.
Yeah.
He was a thing.
He was a giant. I'm gonna go to the heavier tackle. Whew.
So just in case if you had
It's time for the big guns, guys.
got the heavy.
Yeah. I had him up for a minute, but then, to be honest, I think going around my light rod there, that ruined that. Yeah, that ruined it for me. I'm gonna get the ferry stick out of the way. Let's try another juicy Mahara. Let's make sure that's a little tighter. Yeah, you're definitely scoping way out there. It's probably also because you have that heavier line. Oh, I just got 8 again. Oh no, he cleaned me off. Ah. There he is. Oh, he's trying. I don't know if that's a grouper. might be a big jack. Whew. Wow, that's a strong fish. get up here. I'm pretty sure it's a big jack again, but bigger. Maybe we'll get surprised. Whew. I'm surprised he hit it with this heavy leader and that big sinker. Even bigger, guys. Wow. Oh. 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 Sweet. See ya. Phew. Check out those marks, guys. Whew. That's probably more of those big jacks that swam under the boat. That was fun though. I totally put the hammer down on that one with this heavier setup, and I'm surprised he hit it with a 100-pound fluoro leader, 2-ounce egg sinker ahead of it, and this big circle hook. But hunger always wins. All right, for our next drop, guys, let's try this nice size grunt. This is gonna get a monster. 28 feet right here. It's coming up and getting shallower. Oh, I just got thumped by a monster. Oh, he cleaned me off on the grunt. Let's try another little Mahara. There he is on the Mahara. Oh, get out of there. Oh. Oh. I got him up. This might be a grouper. Oh no way. Oh, that was a slot snook, or close to it. Dang. He crushed the Mahara with a 100-pound leader. Ah, I lost them. Dang it, man. All right, y'all, since I had that snook on that last drift, let's try this lighter stick, lighter leader, and another little Mahara, and maybe we'll get this next one. Little jack. This guy should get smoked. It'd be crazy if I end up hooking into a grouper with the lighter setup. That's typically how it works, so I would not be surprised if that's what happens. Oh, I just got 8. That was instant. Oh, that was weird. Dropped it. Oh, there he is. Got him. Guarantee you it's a grouper. Oh, it's gotta be a grouper. Oh. That would be him. That would be him. On the lighter stick. And the tiniest bait that we have. Or it could be a really big snook, but we'll see. Oh. This hook is not going to take this any longer. Oh man. It might be in the bottom. I don't feel it, but that's just the current now. Hold on. Let's see if we can get over the top of them. Yeah, now that's just the current taking it. It's crazy how it works like that, you know? Oh, got him, got him. He's out, he's out. Please stay hooked. Please stay hooked. Charles, you're the net man. This is up to you. Come back here a little bit. Ah. I don't know how this 40-pound leader hasn't broken yet. There's only like a 1X hook too. It's crazy. There's the leader. Please stay hooked. Please stay hooked, baby. That might be the slotty. Yeah, boys and girls. Woo! That's fishing for you. You come ready with the big guns and you catch them on a lighter rod. Let's see if he's gonna be big enough now, guys. I think it'll be okay. Look at that leader right there. It started to split. Oh look, the hook is out in the net. She unhooked in the net. That's crazy. Let's get her on the grippers. See how heavy she is. It's about 16 pounds. Let's see if she's long enough now. It's gonna be close. 29! Heck yeah! First keeper Goliath.
Amazing.
Team effort.
That is great.
All right, y'all. Look at that beauty. Do you guys think she's gonna taste pretty good? Oh yeah, yeah. What a healthy one to get. And she had me in the bottom, and I thought I was gonna lose her. If we kept drifting with the current, if I didn't fire up the engine, go up ahead, get right on top of her twice, we would have lost her. And that's kind of a technique that you have to do sometimes for these fish when they go in the bottom. You just get a little lighter on them, and they kind of think that you went away. They'll go to move, and then if you still have them, you try and pull them up. But let's bleed her, and we'll get her on ice. All right, y'all, the first Goliath grouper that I'm ever to bleed. Right there. Right on. And that's the tag right there, huh? There's the tag, guys, so it's official. FWC Goliath NOENP 0025104.
Next, we got to get a sample of the fin, and then we have to, after we flay it, get the carcass boxed up and sent off to, I believe, Tallahassee, so they can do further inspections on it.
Well, guys, I think we'll do a couple more drifts here, finish up what's in the well, and then we're gonna have to go fishing to catch more bait. But hopefully the snook keep cooperating, because it would be nice to get one or two of them in the box. But heck yeah. I'm so pumped. Let's get that fish on ice and kind of ready to go. And then we'll go back up for another drift. Yeah, that one will get the job done. When you want to crank on them, just push it halfway up, and like you can push it up more, but I think like try pulling on that. It's a lot of drag already.
Yeah, it's
You'll be fine with that. You're gonna get a giant.
Well, we're getting that slot snook right here.
It was kind of silly reeling that slot up, or that snook with that setup. It was way too much. So David, guys, is gonna drop down with my grouper setup that has a juicy croaker on it. I hope he can get a nice grouper now. Charles is using the lighter spinning rod to try and get a snook. And I'm gonna try jigging because I really would love to get a nice size snapper for the table now. And I think this will get it done. Bite. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Nice. David is on. I'm gonna get the net. Thanks. Feel decent?
Yeah, feels pretty good.
Might be a snook though. Oh no, there he is.
Charlie, you got a tag?
Sweet. Finally, we did it the proper way. Good work. This one might be like right at 28, or might be even a little short.
Smaller.
Yeah, he looks a little smaller. Yeah, he's 27. Nice fish still. There's a fish on the jig. Phew. Something decent too. Could it be a snapper? Nope. Just a juvenile jack. Still super fun on the jig though. So after that last fish, the tide ended and unfortunately the fish stopped biting. Therefore it was time to head back to the dock to fillet up our juvenile Goliath grouper. All right, y'all, here we go. First time filleting a Goliath grouper. Oh, that meat looks good. Woo, look at that meat. Wow, look at that, guys. Beautiful fillet right there. Not bad, huh? This is my first time filleting a fish. No, I'm kidding. All right, there you have it. That's a pretty thinned out grouper. Should I cut the cheeks out, guys? Yeah? That's the cheek right there. After cleaning up the grouper and packing up the meat, next I went home to the kitchen to start cooking. I thought it would be tasty to pair the fish with some homemade mango salsa, so I got to work dicing up the peppers, onion, and mango. Alright y'all, well, what you just saw me do there is I whipped up a delicious mango salsa for the Goliath Grouper. Also, I'm going to be joined by my pops here. He's going to be reviewing the Goliath Grouper, which we both haven't had, which potentially is a good thing, because we're going to give you a really good, genuine response with how it tastes. And grouper, or especially Goliath Grouper, they love to eat pretty much everything that we like to catch, especially when they get bigger. And they like to eat shrimp, crabs, and then as they grow, they'll end up eating jack crevalle, snook, and other offshore species when they get really big. But let's get to cooking the fish, and I'm going to keep it simple, KISS principle. So we're just going to fry it, maybe also make some rice. So we'll put the fish over the rice and then cover it with some of that mango salsa. All right. There's our nice piece of grouper. I'm going to dry it off a little bit. And it's a pretty thick piece of meat. I might even fillet the fillet just to thin it up a little bit. Yeah, I'll make it thinner. So then we'll have 4 nice pieces to fry up. And usually fish cooks a little bit better when it's thinner, just like that. You'll get a nice crispy coat, and it'll be cooked all the way through. Red pepper flakes in the egg, maybe some of this fishmonger seasoning as well. That could be good. All right, we'll use that plate to pour some of these Romano cheese breadcrumbs, and then we'll take our fish, drop it in the egg, give it a nice coating, and then bring it right over to the breadcrumbs. Rice is going in. All right, here we go. The fish is going on. Oh yeah. All right, it might be time for the flip. Let's see if it'll be nice and golden brown. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be good. Very good. You really can't go wrong with frying white, flaky fish. I'm cooking right now on an electric stove top, and I'll be honest, I hate cooking on an electric stove top because I always have to constantly turn the heat on and off, otherwise I'll burn the crust. All right, first piece coming off, and the fork slides right through like butter. That's a good way to test your fish to see if it's done. Put a little bit of rice on the plate there. Nice piece of fish. Lemon on the side. And a little bit of mango salsa right on top. Comment down below if you guys would like a bite. All right, here you go, Pops.
Thank you.
Does that look good?
Looks good. Right.
Be the first judge.
Oh,
This is the microphone.
I thought you were handing me something.
Just the fish test. See if you like that.
Yeah, it's good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it?
A 10.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
Not a 9, 8, 8.5?
9.2.
9.2?
Nine-
You like cod
9.4.
better?
No, it's good. It's all like cod. Similar. White fish.
How about with the salsa?
It's all good.
All right.
No cold beer, though.
I didn't get any beer. I got the fish. The beer was your job. All right, now it's my turn. I'm excited to try it. All right, y'all. Now it's my turn. That looks good. Believe it or not, the most tedious and longest part of this dinner is just making the salsa. And we'll start out with just rice and fish. Oh yeah, catching it too. My dad's like, no, catching it probably was the hardest part. And you're right on that, actually. All right. Now for a bite with some of the salsa. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's good. Really good. I'm a big fan of mango salsa. You can also make it with pineapple too if you don't like mango, and it's great over fish like this.
Yeah, it gives it a light, delicate flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Summery kind of a thing. 52.95 down in the Keys.
Yeah. My dad is like $52.95 for a plate like this down in the Keys, which you're probably not far off. It definitely would be pretty pricey at a restaurant for this. Really good. Got a lemon wedge here. We'll try a little bit of this on just the fish itself.
Need more lemon?
No, I got plenty. Wow. I've had gag grouper, red grouper, black grouper before. This, to be honest, is way butterier than those other grouper. I like this probably the most. This is phenomenal, just by itself. You could probably just make fish sticks with this and eat it that way with a little bit of lemon. So good. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please smash the like button, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll put my tackle and equipment information down in the description as well. Huge shout out to David and Charles. It was fun fishing with them, and it was cool to bring home this delicious fish. I'm going to keep eating, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And like always, live to fish, fish to live.